thing. It's all hitting us hard. What I could do... Yeah, the problem with Solar Leopard is the reason I've set this build up is to get steel. We don't have enough steel yet to go into space, so I can't do solar until we get steel. This is like the impact of natural gas has been quite interesting. So what I need is a power source for now, and I think the only option is could slap in some more hydrogen, but then this is dwindling already. This keeps going up and down as soon as we need more hydrogen. It's got to be petrol. It's got to be petrol gens. Petrol cookers are much easier and faster to sell than SG cookers. Yeah. Do a little petrol cooker here. Oh, whilst I've got all the piping in place. And just bridge into that line. The only problem with it is I wouldn't want it to go into this tank, would I? If I'm going to do a petroleum cooker, I'd want it to be straight into petroleum gens. Burn the ethanol. Well, that is the other thing that you could do. You could set up a 4 distiller build. 4 ethanol distillers will feed 1 petrol gen. Just 1. Just a bunch of petrol refineries. Oil refineries, you mean? Just make it. Yeah. It's the waste, though. I can't handle the waste. Let me think for a second. Got no coal, got no coal. I've got 8 tons of coal now because they've got access to these hatches over here. But it's still not very much. Oh shit. Suits ain't working, not getting enough oxygen. I'm not sure if the not getting enough oxygen thing was because I wasn't pumping any from my any out of my tanks. Oh, and of course I don't have enough pumps in here yet. I was meant to sort that ages ago. Let me crack into here and we'll bang another pump in. And then we'll have 2 lines coming out of here. Oh. Boop. Just noticed we had chlorine backed up in the pipes. Yeah, I need to save some power. These filters are costing me a lot of power as well. Oh, shit. Right. Okay. Alright, here's the deal. I've been making many mistakes this playthrough. Many mistakes. More than normal. And that makes me sad. So here's the fucking deal. I'm going to fix it all right now. I'm fixing this stuff. It has to happen. Nobody shout at me. I've got this. Hey, lady. Off to bed. Feel a bit sick. Did you get any artwork or anything done? Anything cool? Yeah? Oh, cool. Cool. Well, anything you want to bounce around, send it me on.
Yeah, I'll show you tomorrow.
Alright, internet done. Voice. Let's hop in. Son of a bitch, Shane. You son of an actual bitch. 500 bits, though. Woo! Get the old heart racing. Jesus. Scared the fuck out of me. Right. So what have we got here? Jesus. Thank you for the bitty, Shane. actually did give me a little bit of a scare. I'd forgotten that sound even existed, honestly. Yeah, up you go. Right, this will help me. Because I'll have more oxygen in the base. I'm going to do another build down here as well whilst I'm doing this, because this is stuff that our dupes can be doing. So, do I do a quick petroleum boiler? And do I do my old school one with an aqua tuner? Or what other heat source do we have to use? So if I'm going to do a petroleum boiler, then all this output oil should be coming to here. You almost fell asleep. Shit. Oh god, Shane, you spooked everyone. No, I peed a little. That's not my fault, guys. I didn't put these sound effects... Oh, yeah, I did, actually. It was me that put them on there. I'm sorry. Alright, it was my fault. But you guys asked for them. You guys asked for jump scare things. You can't do that to me. Takes headset off. Oh, I know. It's been a while since I've made a boiler. I'm doing it with igneous because I don't have any ceramics, so this is definitely going to pan out well. What sort of setup would I want to go for? I've got my old boiler build, but I've not done it in a very long time. I don't know if it works nicely anymore. I don't quite remember. Don't quite remember. Oh, we've got better sensors now, haven't we? What does a thermo sensor go up to nowadays? Or do I still need to do the liquid trick? Ah, fuck, I need supercoolant for that. What do thermal sensors go up to nowadays? Where have I got a thermal sensor? I must have one somewhere. Down here. Holy bajingos. Okay. Well, that kind of makes life a lot easier, I guess. Maybe you screamed a little in the dark. Oh dear. Right, let me just flesh out an idea here. It's been a long time since I built one of these. So... And then this could cool all this shit as well, in theory. Probably some other stuff as well. Oh, I don't have enough steel! Can I get one more steel, please? Please. This is active for 50 cycles. I've got to be really careful here. Don't build all this in a hurry. Get me a steel. Yes, this is obviously bought. This automation doesn't work properly. I'll have to do some tinkering and figure this out off stream or something. I don't want to put a reservoir in. I don't want to do it for principle. My head was covering it. My head was covering what? Wait, steel aqua tuner is how much? 275? No, it's not. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Oh, 325. So I can't do that. Unless I did it with magma. But that's a much bigger build. Much bigger build. Wish I could make this non-buildable. So this is sort of the layout I'm going to do, I would think. Yeah, I need space materials, don't I? So that's off the table. Can't do that. Petroleum gens. I could hook up petroleum gens. I do have a little bit of petroleum, just not very much. If I was to do petroleum gens, I'd probably want to split them power-wise over the 2 lines here. And put like 2 generators on each or something to begin with. Can I take you and put you down here? No. Okay. I'm scheming. I'm doing a scheme. So something like... Six. Probably needs to be lower. Metal refinery would overheat. What are you talking about? Try using the metal refinery to cook it. Nah. I'll figure something out. Don't worry. We got this. We never give up, never surrender, never deal with an angry crab. All these things we know. Alright? But most importantly, fuck this crap. Nine. Let's do all this. Never give up, never surrender. Fuck that crap. It'd be nice to get a wire all the way down here as well. Eesh, I know. Yeah, whatever. An automation wire all the way down. Which I did have an automation wire spare on both builds. But it's going to be a right pain in the dick getting it down there. Probably be worthwhile though. We could always do it with lead as well, couldn't we? Let's start doing that. We'll do this with like a 7. Wow, I'm lucky now. Wow. Why so laggy? Why so laggy, game? I also put this wire on the wrong side, didn't I? Yeah, I need to fix that. We're gonna go this side instead. This is awful. Oh god, this is so laggy. What the fuck? The actual fuck. Ugh. Right, so we'll cancel this wire. And you're going to be moved, you jerk. Don't know how yet. Maybe we'll just come out the bottom. That makes more sense. So, old wiry Mick wrong placerson can be removed. So make sure that's not being removed. That's fine. And get rid of that as well. We'll go like that. Fortunately, I'd still left the liquid locks in place. This one's still open. Jesus. And... oops. Yeah. Go, go, go. Ah. Glass forge to make heat for your petrol cooker hot plate. Yeah, we've been to this before. The old glass forge, it doesn't give you very much oomph. It doesn't give you very much bang for your buck. So I don't know if that is the solution we've all been hoping for. Oh shit, all these boys aren't in suits as well. They're going to be fucking... they're going to get scolded and pissed off. And well, they won't get too hot in here, I don't think, actually. It's fine. This will be fine. We can get that down, no problem. So, what I'm thinking is we could do a little bridge off of here. Will mean us using the refineries. This is obviously not quite right still. Don't know why it's got to be like this. Oh, it was literally like... wait. Don't know how that's filled up again. I need to figure out the logic for that. Ugh. Great work, Ratman. You did it. You did it. You're the best. He just lives there now. Yes. It's his new fixture. He did it. God, the fucking lag in this game now. What the hell? Why it's so laggy? What has happened? I'm just going to remove these gas pipes. Let's see. Let's remove it to there. This was a vent I put, some vents I put in to pump more chlorine in here, but we never end up actually pumping in any more chlorine, which is weird. Alright, stop doing things like delivering shit to this. I don't want you doing that. Alright then, so... what are these made out of? Oh, they're made out of aluminium. Yeah, let's get them back. Build these out of iron. I'm going to have way more iron, so... and it probably needs to go over one as well, doesn't it? So we'll do... that into... that into that. And that'll be fine. And then we'll have a spot of you. You can actually stay. Jesus Christ. And you're gonna have to move. No, that's foolish, because I can use that pipe. What the fuck? Damn it, game. Yeah. Okay. So... I need to extend this automation a little bit as well. I don't know if we can reach all this. Might need to put some more ladders in. Just... Oh yeah, they've made these taller now, haven't they? Forgot about that. Don't you want to build a bunch of shine bug waterfalls in that base? Well, with this base that's already lagging at the minute, I'm not sure. I don't know why we're getting so much lag. It could be because I've got lots of builds out of reach of people at the minute. But... yeah, right now, we don't have any shine bugs really, apart from the ones that I've sort of dumped in the base here and there. We did have some eggs at one point, but I don't know where they've gone. We might have ate them. It's a possibility. But yeah, it could do like a funky shine bug power build. That'd be pretty sweet, but it doesn't actually get you that much for the amount of space that you need. That's the thing. So I'd have to dig out for fucking miles. And then obviously we'd have to breed the shine bugs. It takes a little while. I think a build like that is something you'd have to be planning to start from the beginning, so you could farm your shine bugs up and not be waiting around for ages. Like, if we'd have cultivated them earlier, then maybe, but the way it is now, I don't think so. It's not to say we won't do it later when we're bored and we've got nothing else to do. But I think if we get to that point, I'm probably looking to restart and go on a different map, honestly. Okay. So, just get you sorted. Oh shit, we're actually out of power again. What's going on? Fuck. Is it forbidden to get tea at this time? No. It's always tea time. Alright, our ethanol's fine for now. We just need to get more access to some coal. Looks like we tried to get all this stuff finished, then I probably sidetracked him with more priority 8 stuff, so let's just try and get this done. And then you were going to be consumable ore, coal, with a 2 copy. Yeah. That one. That'll be fine. Let's get this done quickly. So then we can be bringing this coal to the base rather than having dupes running around after it. And these conveyor rails need to be done as well. Ah, it's all coming together at the same time, isn't it? Or rather, it's all unravelling. Right, I could do getting this automation sorted and this power sorted. Go. Everyone will be bad, so Santa will bring extra coal. Yeah. Come on, printing pod. 3 tons of coal, please. What's off-gassing in here? What the fuck is off-gassing? Stone hatch expelling waste. Oh. Why is there polluted dirt in here? When have I ever asked for polluted dirt? In there. What the fuck? There shouldn't be polluted dirt in there. That was a derp. I don't know when that happened. That's very strange. Alright then. Is that what happened a few days ago too? Maybe. I don't know. Although the other day it was happening on a... like a conveyor line or something, wasn't it? It was like a solid tile or something. Alright. So for now we'll have to put the boys to work on the manual gens. They're going to suffocate a little bit, but I think that builds character. I don't know why anyone's starving. He should be fine. Maybe it was the feeder, maybe. But it was, the feeder wasn't there. It was when the hatch was still pretty empty, the ranch was still pretty empty if I remember rightly. It might have been. I think I might have been looking at this conveyor belt. Maybe it was. It was weird anyway. Come on, coal. Fuck! Dinner. Nom 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 nom. Many combats. Right. It's okay. We can recover from this. We can bounce back. We'll be alright. The steel will keep running, I think, regardless. It's only the iron that's the problem because it's circulating. So I'll figure out a nicer way of doing this. I'm hoping we don't need to put a reservoir in because I don't want to rip all this out. I just can't be arsed. I've already got a bit of a hate relationship with the metal refinery. It's always been fucked. It's always been broken. And they've patched it and tweaked it so many times, it's still shit. Ooh. Quite a bit of oil down here now. Gonna have to deal with this. Quite a lot of oil. Did I leave a pump down here for this oil? Leave a pipe. I did, didn't I? Nice. So this is the pipe that's meant to go to the other side. All this pipe can be ripped out, like, later with, like, a 5 or something. That can all be ripped out later. And then all we do is bang a few pumps down here. Make them out of... oh, what was it? 40 degrees. 60 degrees. That'd be fine to do these with, like, iron or something. We'll just bang the pump in. Yeah. Oops. Why is the game so laggy? What the actual shit wizards? I actually want the sensor at the top level, I think. Yeah, I want the sensor at the top level because I want to be monitoring the oil up here, I think. And then... should have made just sage farm, so much dirt. No! You're wrong. I should not have made a sage farm. That is a silly idea. Silly, silly mechs. Stupid, silly, sexy mechs. I did not want to make a sage farm. Thought that would be foolish. Yeah, you can connect up like that. Oop. Stupid, sexy, silly mechs. So 380 tons of coal and 1076 tons of dirt. Yeah, I know, but you build tiny, shitty little small bases, Max. We've been over this before. You're comparing big old brave apples and stupid little skinny oranges, and you're the stupid skinny orange in this analogy. Ah, shit. You're a stupid skinny orange, Max. Fuck you. Right. Let's stop insulting Mex for a minute, everyone. Jesus. Give him a break. This is ugly. Ugly. For how that looks, I think. That's nicer. What priority to do all this? Ah, god damn it. This one probably needs to be urgent, but these ones really don't. This could be like a 6 or something. Not in a massive rush for this. This I want, and this. Eh. Get both of them online. This, however, 9. And then we'll deal with the automation wire in a minute. Dupes in the base, I'd like them to be cracking on with the conveyors and stuff. Because now all my coal has been put into these loaders. So if we don't get this done, we're kind of balked. Yeah, that's fine. 9! Yeah. We have reached that time of the night as well, guys. So, yeah, there's quite a few things that we need to do to get this base functional. At the minute, things just aren't right. We don't have enough power. Our power is already split over 2 grids, which is always a bit of a struggle when you're trying to balance loads and stuff on different circuits. Having these petroleum gens down here should help, but I do want them to be like the last reserve. I don't want to be using them constantly. Especially when we're going to be technically losing 50% of our oil every time that we use the petroleum gens, which pains me in the heart. I don't like that. Yeah, if we come to do an ethanol build as well, the problem with the ethanol petroleum gen build, 4 ethanol distillers to feed 1 petroleum gen is very expensive and a lot of dupe time in lumber and stuff. Unless we build a massive forest, which we could do like a big huge wild forest and just let them, you know, drop their own lumber and have sweepers for miles. We could do that. Doesn't strike me as the smartest idea, to be honest. Oh, this is all broken as well. I think that blueprint mod fucks things. Sucks. Right. Yeah, I'll deal with this oil in a bit. I'm going to have to section some of this off and try and get it mopped up. And then we'll tidy all the rest of this gubbins as well. Should have kept the infinity. Oh, imagine how much lumber we'd have now. I mean, I'm assuming we've already got... Yeah, we've got quite a lot of lumber at the minute, but we'd need double what we've got now to feed ethanol distillers. That's how expensive they are. They take a lot of lumber. They eat through it. What's really the point of ethanol with petroleum gens? You can burn lumber, but you get more power through turning it into ethanol into petrol gens, because you get so many outputs with petroleum gens. So don't forget, you'll get your polluted water plus your carbon dioxide plus your power. Now the net gain in power is about, really rough numbers, like 1 kilowatt in power, right? But then you get all your extra resources that have to be processed, so we'll need cooling for them. Well, the reason I'm placing this here is because I'm ultimately going to have an oil burner here, I reckon, or a petroleum cooker, oil cooker, which will give me excess cooling. So I'll probably do a cooling loop that cools this, and this up here, and in the process is cooking me some petroleum to be burnt in here that will give me cooled water that I can then use for other things. So it's going to be a bit of an amalgamation of builds, I reckon. But the problem is I've not gone to space yet. Because I've not gone to space yet, I've not got niobium. Because I've not got niobium, I've not got thermium. Because I've not got fullerene, I don't have supercoolants. There's a few things that I'm missing that realistically I would have done in the past, and it would have tied this together a lot easier. But, meh, fuck it. It is what it is. Not true, mate. What's not true? What are you talking about? Gaining power is 40 watts only. The benefits of polluted dirt from distillers and polluted water from petroleum gens are a benefit. What are you talking about? 40 watts? Where have you got 40 watts from? Where have you got 40 watts from? Feed ethanol to the tubes, watch them increase efficiency. Well, you've done your maths wrong then, Leppy. I don't know where you got that from. So, ethanol distiller. Ethanol distiller. Okay. It takes 240 watts. It takes 500 grams to create 500 grams a second of ethanol. So you need basically 4 of these for a petroleum gen. All right. The other thing that you're forgetting as well is you get a massive amount of polluted dirt. Polluted dirt is actually quite useful. So we could use polluted dirt, feed it to crabs, get sand, blah 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 blah. The other thing that I was looking at is turning polluted dirt into glass, which is kind of cool, but I've not finished fleshing that idea out yet. But anyway, so you need 4 of these to 1 petroleum gen. Petroleum generator output's 2,000 watts. The only thing that you're going to need additional is a way of moving your carbon dioxide, which is a pump, and your water, which is a pump. But you're getting all those additional materials. I don't understand what the difference is. Or sage hatches, yeah, you could turn it into coal. You do get a lot of poops. You do get a lot of poops. A ridiculous amount of poop, actually. But I'm wondering where you got your maths from, Leppy. Because if you don't factor in the other things, like, for example, the CO2 output, both machines output CO2. So ethanol distillers and petroleum gens both output CO2, which you turn into oil, which is, in theory, more power. So you have to consider the whole thing as a package, otherwise, you know, it doesn't make sense. Shit. Sweep. Do I leave these ladders in here? Why the hell not? They'll be fine. Sweep. But yo, I'm waiting, Leppy. What have you got otherwise? What do you know? Who have you been speaking to? What did they tell you? That is looking at pure power, Leppy. The whole game is about byproducts and using the stuff from your builds. Otherwise, you'd say that, you know, electrolyzers don't offer you anything. Well, if you don't consider the hydrogen and you don't consider the oxygen, then yeah, they're a shit building. They just eat water. It's all about the byproducts. That's what this game is. That's what this game has always been. Otherwise, nobody would have used natural gas generators, or they would never have used, you know, half the stuff in this game. It's all about byproducts, putting them to use into different builds to make more power, more food, more, you know, more anything. What's the temp in the rust room? It's fine. It should be nice and cool in here compared to the ladders. Will be fine. They're never gonna heat. They'll be all right. So that's that done. Now I've got 2 options. Either I put in an mechanical filter. I'm putting in a mechanical filter. I'm ripping out all this. I'm ripping all this out right now. Make it sound so simple. It is not. Well, that's what I mean. You can't just compare power for power, because one's giving you way more output than the other. The only thing you get with the lumber burners is carbon dioxide. Well, you get that with petroleum gens as well. 2 link questions. Can any kind of hatch survive solid CO2 temperature ranges? And can that kind of hatch eat solid CO2? Camo, you are harping back to a very old build that we used to do back in the day. It is a nightmare to feed solid CO2 to hatches. 3 link questions. Can any kind of hatch survive solid CO2 temperature ranges? And can that kind of hatch eat solid CO2? Camo, you are harping back to a very old build that we used to do back in the day. It is a nightmare to feed solid CO2 to hatches. Oh, alright, Chung. My ridiculous no reservoir refinery demand. Jesus. Right. Filters. Yeah, I can turn this off for a bit. It's not the end of the world. Let's deconstruct gas pipes. We'll get rid of old chlorine boy for starters, and then we'll rip out this. And we're probably going to rip out this for now. Rip out all this. How do you kill crabs? By ending their life. What temperature did they under -30? Very carefully. Very carefully. D. There we go. There's the old pick. Wow. Tickly nose. Alright then. So all this space that I left here was meant to be so I could put in mechanical filters. I just hadn't got around to it for feckin' ages, but now that power is such a concern, I think now is the time to get our mechanical filters sorted. So let's do that, at least on our oxygen anyway. And same on this side. This side's a fucking nightmare. Look at the piping over here. Ugh. So we'll get this all tidied up, and it'll be real nice. You can go away. You are fine. Stay how you are. Don't go changing. Right. So first things first. Let's just change this a little bit. You could be like that. We'll just nip you out. And we're gonna want some valves first. How do we want to do this? Maybe do it like there. Let's spin them. Where is my oxygen line? It's here. Wonder whether I should drop this floor down and make it all straight lines. I've only got one feed in here at the minute, that's the only problem. But I could just put one of them straight to the base. One of them could go in here, the other one could go straight to the base. Can you create rust? No. How do you deal with slime lung these days? I think it's pretty much the same as the old days, Winter. The only problem is, I don't think slime lung dies off in gas the same anymore. I'm pretty sure they've changed something on the sly. And it does not die in the same way now. It takes much longer in my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's what I think. I think I want this to be a straight line. Life my super noob, can you explain the water door you do and how you do it? The water door. Like these liquid locks. Two different liquids. Just drop a little bit of two different liquids in. The heaviest liquid will fall in a little pocket down here, and then the lighter liquid sits on top. I normally just put in, 100 kilos of each liquid or something like that, and then it'll split out. Or you can just do it with one liquid like I've done down here, with just one solid liquid. But they're the easiest. They're the easiest types of liquid locks to do. Here's one with oil and petroleum. So the oil is heavier, so it sits down there. Petroleum sits there. And you just build this shape, basically, like a little V. It's funny looking around at other Twitch. I've obviously just first bought the game and I'm making the same mistakes I made 2 years ago, and I'm screaming to my monitor. Then thank you. Pro ways muggins. I don't think so, mate. I'm struggling in this one. This is me struggling. Got stuff to do. It's half past midnight and I'm doing mechanical filters. That's how much I'm struggling. Blep. Right, so this is my line coming in. This is going to have to be moved a little bit. You can come across here. And then... you can probably do this a bit closer. So, we're going to want... Yeah, let's do it like there. We'll cancel this gas pipe. Oh, that pipe. And then let's see. Yep. So yeah, I'm gonna have to move this mesh floor, which I kind of expected. But that's okay. Kind of want to put him in line with this. So I'm only really that asked about the oxygen. I can always also do one for the chlorine if I want. That'll be fine. Alright then. Oh shit, I put gas shutoffs in instead of valves. Derp. Stop that. This is meant to be an valve. And then we will need an valve there. And a valve there. Okay. Now then, hold on a fucking second. I've put my things too close together. So that'll be for... This is for gases carried on the merry way that don't suit. So you will have to be... Let's see now. And then... God damn it, that's ugly. I'm taking a lot of space by doing this horizontally. Too much space. Too much space. Way too much space. Smart to do for now. Stuff are dedicated for... Yeah, they've been saying that for ages, Muggins. I've been saying that for a long time. I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news. They don't give a shit about bug fixes, so it is what it is. Shit. But no, we'll see. We'll see. I remain to be surprised. Talk is cheap, exactly. That's what I feel. Don't mean to be too much of a negative Nelly, an old negative Nelson, but it's easy to say these things. Alright. So, this will only work provided I make sure this is fully free, which I can't really do the way this is set up at the minute, so I may have to crack into here just to separate these vents. Like this one separated on this side, if you remember. I don't know why I didn't separate this side. So I think cracking into here, putting in some extra pumps, splitting up these vents, I think that all needs to be done. And honestly, I don't think 20 to 1 is the time to be doing it. Because liquid locking this, getting in there, moving the pumps. I kind of want this to be right for the next stream. Otherwise we're having to start in panic stations again. Tubes will breathe and put out carbon dioxide in the room. I am not too worried about that, to be honest. It'll get wrecked by the gas vents more than likely. Small packets normally get destroyed by incoming packets in a high pressure room. That's what normally happens. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff that I want to do. Not sure if now is the time to be fixing all this shit. So this waste pipe can basically go. Can you get a dupe with +7 construction? Yeah, there's 3 different tiers, Malaco. So you can get dupes that are experienced in 3 different things, and they will all have +1. You can get dupes that are experienced in 2 different things, or interested in 2 different things, they'll both have +3. Then if you get a dupe that's experienced in only 1 thing, they'll get +7. So if you've got a dupe that only loves construction, they'll be +7 right from the start. If you know what I mean. So you can all see what I'm getting at here, surely, about the vents coming in. So if I want to have these as 2 feeds coming in, I need to get inside this room. Am I going to do that now? Fuck it, yeah, let's get it done. If I don't do it now, it's going to plague me forever. So, let's go through... Oh, this isn't going to be ideal. It's going to be a bit tricky. I don't have the room to do what I want to do. I like it when you said in the previous video I was setting up the cooling loop. Am I going to get packet bounce? What do you mean, sorry? Right. Why did I not get access here? Oh, wait. Oh, because the suits. Oh, you dickhead. Disable. Derp. Packet bounce. Well, is that a new thing, or? What do you mean? Is that like something you hadn't heard before? We've used that term many, many times. It means when your packets are going from one output to another output. It's called packet bouncing. And you don't want that, as a general rule. Nobody wants that. This is going to be weird. So I've run the risk of letting a load of liquid in here. I have to be fast. Super fast. Come on. Build the tank. You could have gone lower, I guess. I'm gonna write ham out of this. Come on, do the thing. Thank you very much. What have we got that's nearby? We got some wetter, and we probably got some ethanol. So for whoever was asking before, who was it? Dandos, are you still here? If you are, give us a wave in the chat. If you are, here's the deal. I've just dropped a little bit of ethanol in here. Alright, I'm now going to turn the ethanol off. We've moved like 3 kilos of it, but that should be fine. So the ethanol is now gone. Now I'm going to drop in some normal clean water. And the clean water will not mix with the ethanol. It will sit on top of it like this. Alright. So there's my water dropped in. Then all I'll do is I'll build this last tile. I'll smash out this pump. And then I can remove this tile. Once this is done, well, I can remove this tile now, technically. And then I can hop up there. There we go. So, Operation Clean Sweep. Now, the problem I've got is I'm definitely going to drop this debris downstairs, which makes me sick. Which really sucks, but oh well. We'll get it in the future. If it makes me sad, I'll get it in the future. So the tile isn't being, it's the gas bridge and the pipe, that's fine. And so, you're going to come out here. Oh, I see. That's what you want about a bouncing packet. I get you. Yeah, we dropped some debris in there. Ugh. Come on. You can do it. With any luck as well, the carbon dioxide may even get forced into this little tile or this tile here. We'll see. Either way, it should get deleted after a while. So, let's just nosy what we're doing here. Let's deconstruct. Let's get rid of this. And let's get rid of this. And that'll be fine. Ugh. And then we will just put these pumps in properly. That'll give us 4 lines out then in theory. And we've got 4 lines in. So we should be onto a winner there. You can go that way. So then you're going to come over here. You're going to come over here. Let me CO2 in there. Jupe's breathing in. I know, Camo. We've already been over this. I've just explained this. But we're in a high pressure environment, so it shouldn't really matter. Gold amalgam. There. So because we're in a high pressure environment, they should just... Oh, all these are gold amalgam. Oh, this is where all my gold is. I can get this back. Because we're in a high pressure environment, fingers crossed, we will destroy those packets. So don't worry. And even if we don't, to be honest, they're mostly going to the base, so it's not exactly a big deal. Bang, bang, bang. And bang. Who's scalding? Neuro, be careful. Sorry if that was a bit short, but I'm up against it at the minute. I'm up against it. Game. We'll just get to there for now. You go like that, you go like that. And then the automation would change, wouldn't it? Yeah. So, automation. Let's rip both of you out. Let's put you... Let's put you there and... Ugh. There. Alright. If it comes over liquid, it will probably become a problem and we'll stop the vent. No, it won't, Eamon. It won't. Categorically, it will not. Categorically, it will not. It will be fine. Oh, shit. Dickhead. That's fine. Torello. 17 months. Imagine that. Imagine coming here for 17 months to abuse me every day. How you doing, Torello? I'm going to leave you and your bouncy packet at the site 99. Take it easy, Muggins. You're the best around. See you later, bud. Sleep well. Sleep well. Alright, that tiny packet of CO2 in there. But that's fine. Alright. So, let's now sweep all of this. Essentially wasted $85. 85? Wait, wasted? What do you mean? Son of a bitch. Wasted? Bastard. You make me feel so bad. Right, so let's just check. Automation, check. Ventilation. Sort of check. Check. Power, straight line, check. Let's get the hell out of here. So yeah, we'll have a couple of packets of CO2 in it. It won't make a blind bit of difference. Because we're going for like a multiple vent setup, it doesn't matter what the CO2 does. Eventually we'll kill it. If it ever finds its way in front of a vent, which chances of it happening are pretty slim because we've got the liquid there. If it does ever find its way in front of a vent, it'll get deleted. But to be honest, it's going to struggle. So that's that done. It's these junctions I'm worried about with so many pipes coming down here. So I may end up routing like the carbon dioxide a different way, like outside of the base or something, so it doesn't have to come through here. Because like I'm going to want 2 pipes for CO2 coming up here. This pipe for chlorine is probably never going to get used. Unless I decide to do something derpy with chlorine. Who's the other fuck ups and say fucking ginger? I'm not sure I'm not sure I condone that sort of behaviour. Terrible son of a bitch. Why has the oxygen got food poisoning? Because we're using dirty water to make our oxygen. It's fine, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's no problem. The base is fine. It's absolutely tickety-boo. Hadn't actually noticed that till just now. Not sure how that happened. Tickety-boo indeed. When did that happen? Why would that have happened? Oh, wait. Oh, why would that have happened? Toilet water? Meh. Just that fresh locker room smell. It's alright, don't worry. Seal this damn room up. Is this circuit okay now, by the way? Ooh, 3K. That is not alright. 240, 42. There's 2 on its own. What else on this circuit? Oh, these things. Two of these lines are online. 3 of these lines are online. This boy's got some CO2 stuck in there, but that's alright. We can fix that. Alright, they built the tile. Very good. And we'll turn this one off for now. Just until we sorted the power wire over there. And then we can mop this bastard up. Good work, Spitot. Very good. 1, 2, 3. Bit of a faff, had to be done. Come on, Hannah. What are you doing? There we go. Meanwhile, they're still working on this automation wire outside. That is fine. And then the other thing I'd need to do is bring down this heavy watt wire into this room. And I'll probably just... I could do it through the ceiling, I guess. Could do it through the ceiling. That'd be pretty clean. Do like that. And should be able to reach all that. And all that. Good, happy boy. You are a happy boy. You're always a happy boy. Refined carbon we've run out of. We probably don't have the coal to make much of this, but fuck it. We'll be alright. We seem to have 4 tons of coal, that's it. Did we finish that conveyor line now? We did. So they can now move the coal, which is good. I think more of our hatches are back online now. I think we just had a mass hatch drought. Because all of our older hatches that we'd wrangled into these builds, they die off at the same time when we wrangle them all in at once. But I think now they should be staggered based on the eggs. So like we've got a hatchling here plus two eggs. This one's going to become an adult soon, like next cycle. And then up here we've got 3 eggs. I'm assuming one of these should hatch soon. See how they're all staggered at different times? 89%. What was it? 29%, 39%. So as long as they keep staggered like that, we'll be alright. But I think we just had a mass die-off, unfortunately. Okay. Ooh. Called the eggs. Oh. Wait. How old are you? Shit. 89%. Holy shit. It's time for you to go. I'll need to set this up properly. So that we've got the whole, like, you know, an egg leaves the room, one stays in up here. Yeah, we'll get to that. I don't need to do that right now. Let me sort out these pipes. So this can go as well. This can go for now because it's in a terrible place. Well, this is only realistically going to be chlorine. It should only be chlorine and carbon, chlorine and oxygen. So if this output went to another filter to get chlorine out, then this chlorine line could meet into that filter as well. So let's get rid of you and you. I don't want to connect these till we've got a place for mess gases to go, if you like. There was a new mod making heavy conductive wires handle 50 kilowatts. Good game, fucking noobs. Why? Why not just... Oh, there's a new mod where you start the game and it's completed for you and you don't have to do anything. I don't get it. 50 kilowatt wires. Suck a dick. I know I'm technically handling this twice, but I do like the idea of it going into a buffer tank first. And what I could then do is have... I'd want to merge these two together, I think, into one line. could have... Don't want any backwash. We can't actually get that here anyway. I'd like to mix this up a little bit, make it a bit smaller, but I'm a bit constrained. So this would be for chlorine. And then everything else. The only thing is I would need a valve here, ideally. Before it. So let's just get rid of that bridge. And let's do... Oh, guys, I'm trying to cram this into too small a space. Oh, this is definitely not going to bite me in the ass, is it? Right, so you're going to go over to there, over to there, and then you somehow, with magic maybe, need to find your way to bridge into there. Although in theory, I may never get any chlorine off this. Because once this is running with the right pressure for oxygen, I think these plants will eat all the chlorine. I'm fairly sure. At which point I've created another wall of pipe for no reason. What do we think? You know what, guys? I think I'm going to leave this for now. I'm making silly decisions because it's late. It's 1 in the morning. This needs more thinking. Because what I would like to do is have bridges and valves beforehand to manage the flow and make sure it doesn't backwash. But it's taking up so much space here that I'm going to want to get all the filters in as well. I'm not going to have the space for it. And imagine trying to do this over here with a hydrogen feed as well. Although hydrogen and chlorine are kind of the same. I should be able to mirror it almost. But I think I'm going to wrap up there. We've got a few problems that we need to deal with when we next come back. I'll do some tinkering with the metal refinery, see if I can get a setup that doesn't suck balls. Because this is not right. But yeah. I think that's me done for the night. It's been a bit of a weird day today. I've had a bit of a... I've just felt a bit shit all day. So I'm sorry if I was late to stream earlier. I do apologise. I don't like being late. It makes me feel like a bad boy. Your entire life, this colony's an entire wall of pipe. No! It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. Just need some TLC, that's all. But yeah, sorry I was late to start. I thought I'd make it up to you by streaming a bit late, but I don't really want to get into too many big projects at this time of night, and I need to go get some food. The lady has made some food. I'm going to go eat it. I will be... just thought I should mention as well, guys. I did change all the schedules. I'm not sure if I told you this already. I did change all the schedules on the playlist for YouTube, so the videos are now uploading much more frequently. And we have got a new sexy thumbnail. I'm not sure if I mentioned this on stream already, but you'll have to look out for a different thumbnail. Just in case you are wondering, I can show you the thumbnail. Boop. There we go. Look at this little fella here. Look at what the lady made. Oh shit, you can't see. Hold on. Look at this thing. Look at him. So this is the thumbnail now for the YouTube series. For any of you that are following on YouTube and have fallen behind or are currently catching up, it's all changed. So the videos will still be uploading. They'll upload in 2 or 3 a day. I think Sundays I upload 3 or 4 maybe. So skip leg day. It's aspect ratio, Torello. How dare you? But yeah, look at this. This is really cool. I'm really proud of the lady for this one. I really like it. So yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that in case you were looking for it. And yeah, we'll be back with this series. We're not gonna end this colony, I think, until we've fully smashed it out anyway. So, but yes, as always, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. I will be on time tomorrow. I'm sorry I wasn't today. It'll be 4 PM BST start as usual. So yeah, thank you very much to everyone that popped in today. Thank you very much for the subs. Thank you very much for the follows. To all you lovelies that turned up nice and early and I was late, I am so sorry. Have some fluff before I go, and I'll be back tomorrow. So enjoy the rest of your evening, folks. Much, much love as ever. Nighty night. Take it easy. Bye-bye.